That's funny. That looks like
Yo,
that
that's
looks
talking
like Charlie
crazy.
Boys and
We don't
David
even see
Boys.
him. We got our own money. We ain't trying to be him. Yo.
What's up, my brother? Listen, just giving you a shout real quick. This the last one, you know what I'm saying? The best for last. Young P. Chiavelli, what's going on, brother? Hey, brother, hey. Best for last. Young P. Chiavelli, what's going on, brother? Hey, hey. Y'all heard that we won. What's going on, brother? Hey, I know you the voice of positivity. Young P. Chiavelli, what's going on, brother? Hey, hey. What's going on, brother? Hey, hey. Yo, hey, we hit a rough patch. This is what you do sometimes, right? We dropped a couple games. I know you the voice of positivity, so don't let nobody get down, right?
Random. Noun. A roving motion, course without definite direction, lack of rule or method, chance. Random. Adjective. Having unpredictable outcomes and, in the ideal case, all outcomes equally probable, resulting from such selection, lacking
We are fucking massive.
Fortune's always new location. Look at this, Doc. I'm up in the trenches, Doc. How you mean? Fortune's always hiding. I've looked everywhere. I'm forever flowing bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air. Done. That's what I named the video. That's what it's all about. Fortune's always hiding. Prizes in the building. Let's have it. Let's have it.
A to the C to the H.
Yo,
So, my G.
today's the day we make history, my friend. Today's the day we turn it on its head, Doug. Today's the day what the board promised us, like how many years ago, will come to fruition. And it's only because David Moyes and the backroom staff and the players and you and me and Budgie and Jake and all the madmen.
Oh, yeah, I'll ping Jake the link on Twitter, by the way.
You coming again?
I said Jake the link on Twitter.
Oh yeah. I sent him the
That'll be
link
him
too,
now.
and hopefully, the man might be in the play stock. Hold up. Yes, homeboy's in the
There it is.
place. Homeboy's in the place. Yo, Jake, what are you feeling, my friend? You feeling confident?
Yeah, I'm good. The nerves are the nerves are there for sure. But yeah, looking forward to it.
This is a pivot. This is a pivot. Like we could pivot and become like Europa champions, dog. Get us into the Champions League, dog. And then
Pete, you're dreaming. You're dreaming.
I know, but that's all I do. That's all I do. I'm a dreamer. I mean, get on board. Get on board the dream team, dog. Get on board the dream team, dog. Rise. Pose a question to your JAK to the E. Because that man has more knowledge than Einstein in his brains to be, dog.
No idea, mate. But you were saying yesterday that you think bloody Zoom is going to start.
What? Come again?
You were saying yesterday that Zoom is going to start.
And you never know. You never know.
To be fair, Pete.
The air boot might be a fair boot, dog.
To be fair, Peach, West Ham put it on the official website. I don't think they're going to.
No, I know. I would just honestly,
No,
I thought
I see where Peachy's coming from, though.
Tricks.
Yeah.
I was hoping for the best, but Jake, did you hear what they did to like the West Ham supporters? Like, apparently the tickets allocated to them, 1,000 tickets, they've taken that away, and they're going to put the West Ham fans in the home section of Leon, and their fans are mental.
Yeah, so what I've heard is that about 1,000 West Ham fans bought tickets in the Leon end. Obviously, they bought them with an English card, and they've been cancelled and refunded. Refunded by Leon. So there's about 1,000 West Ham fans out there who were planning to go in the Leon end, but Leon have refunded and scrapped their tickets. That's what I've heard.
No, and me too. And you know what? You got it bang on the money there. But you know what I heard also? I heard that there's 3 pubs, and I was telling Gatesy about this because Gatesy's there. He doesn't have a ticket, so he might be watching it at a pub. And apparently there's 3 pubs in a short vicinity. One's called the Welsh, and then there's 2 others. And apparently there's going to be like 100 or 150 Leon supporters going there just to cause ruckus after the match. And I told JT, I said, stay out of those pubs. Like, stay out of those pubs. Go to a cafe or something. You know, like a bistro or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because that's where the majority of what I've seen from videos that have been sent. That's where the majority of West Ham fans were last night in that like short street with like 3 pubs, like all in the vicinity. That's where a majority of West Ham fans were last night. And from what I've heard, there was no trouble. There was no sign of any Leon there last night. But it's going to be interesting what happens today.
Because if they lose, they're going to be sour about it, and they're going to be sour grapes about it. Like,
yeah.
And I don't want it to turn ugly. Like you saw what happened in Croatia when you had West Ham fans like going at one another. Like I don't want to see that, and I don't want to see some 1980s malarkey like brought back again. I don't want to see that. Like it's a peaceful world. We're going through a pandemic. Like come on, grow up. Like you got 30, 40, 50-year-old men that wanted to like do fisticuffs and thing, and it's just like it's not worth it, man. This is about football, man.
Yeah, because I think as well what I saw with and Sean says it in the chat there, the consensus is to stick in large groups. We hoped that it was going to be like what we saw in Seville about a month ago. You know, that was brilliant. That was a proper, you know, the locals liked us. There wasn't any real trouble. It was played in good spirit, but I don't think we're going to have that today in Leon, unfortunately. But
yeah, them Leon fans are pretty psycho, to be fair.
Yeah, they're like the Turkish fans, dog. They're
French, so I wouldn't be surprised if they chuck a white flag.
They'll be throwing baguettes, dog. They'll be throwing baguettes.
Surrendering, wouldn't they? But no, I just hope there's no trouble and stuff, because I don't want it kicking off and getting us banned from future competitions and stuff. It's not worth it, you know what I mean? And we had our own fans fighting in the stadium and stuff. I was going to swear then, but I'm gonna not swear because Jake's here. He had drunk idiots fighting each other like
Yeah,
in our own end. Like you don't need it. It's
yeah.
going to get us kicked out of the competition. It's just absolutely stupid.
No, it's dumb. It's dumb. It's dumb. It's dumb. It's absolutely dumb, dumbfounded, man. Like, yeah,
Because especially as well though, because I don't think UEFA particularly like us as well, because at the first opportunity in the group stage to put us with no fans or whatever, when there was one little flare in the away end at Genk, that they took it snap like that. There's a fan ban. I don't think they like us because we're not a big English club, and we're not going to bring in the Liverpools and the Man Cities, and we're just little old West Ham just living the dream, and I don't think they like us, to be fair.
you know what, though? You know what? You know
got a
what?
point.
You know how we are living a dream, though, because we don't have that stupid referee last time who got done for match fixing, refereeing this match. We have the referee that managed the Sevilla match. So hopefully the play will go on in a flow. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because for the Sevilla match, like it was a good referee from what I heard. 'Cause I slept through that match, if I'm
Yeah,
honest. The
yeah,
away match, I slept through it, if I'm honest. But yeah, like apparently he was a really good referee, let the game flow and stuff. So let's hope
yeah.
for the same tonight.
He did. Hopefully so.
So Jake, what, like the because I know you've been talking to the man. Them, you get me? I know Jake's been on the blower to Antonio, straight up. Like you don't know the links that this man has. Like, right? Where is it? There? No, it's there. It's there, right there. So, I know the man's been talking to Antonio. Like, don't get it twisted. Like Antonio and Jake talk like all the time. So, like, what is the celebration that he is like preparing in his hotel room, dog? Tell us. Let us all know.
Yeah, so I've heard from my sources out in Lyon Peach that he's planning to do the worm and then stand up in front of the away end and give it the irons.
Love
Yes.
it. Love it. Love
You're not
it.
at school
Love
today, though,
it.
Jake.
I heard he was going to do the Roger Rabbit, dog. I heard because he did the Running Man. I heard he was going to do the Roger Rabbit, dog.
I'm just looking forward to his celebrations. Not at school today, then, Jake.
Yeah.
He's got a score today, I think, Antonio. With he's gone 12 league games without a goal. This is the time to stop the rut, and he had a fantastic start to the season, and this is where he can kickstart a fantastic end to the season, and crucially as well. Hopefully.
Yeah. No, I was saying that you're not at school today, Jake.
Sorry, Raz. Go on.
So you're not at school today, then, Jake?
Oh, Christ! I thought you said about Antonio. Yeah, school holidays, 2 weeks off.
Good boy. Are you killing it at school, dog? Are you killing it at school? Like murdering two things. A's.
Well, I'd just like to say I'm not murdering anything, just to say that to start with.
Oh, see, why does Peace always get in trouble? Like, I meant that in a good way, dog. Like, okay, are you killing it? So, okay, I won't murder it. Are you killing it on the grades at school? Like, A.
Everything but science.
Was I come again?
Everything but science.
Oh, come on, dog. You're like Big Bang Theory number one, dog. How do you mean, dog? Come on, dog. Yo, I got a good feeling, man. I don't know what it is, man, but I got what you said, Jake, makes so much sense. Antonio hasn't scored in how long? And it's almost like I think the confidence that Moyes and the backroom staff have built into this squad over the last couple of weeks, like in the training sessions, they brought back that confidence and that swagger, like we can beat anybody type game. And I feel Antonio might score one, if not two.
I like the confidence. Let's hope so. If there's, I've said this a lot. I said it on Andy's show earlier. If there's not an incentive to play well, oh god, we've got all the aeroplanes going above us here. But all them West Ham fans are flying to Lyon. But if there's not an incentive today for the players to get up for it, for them to put in 100%. I mean, we've got Barcelona in the next round waiting if they beat Frankfurt. Come Come on.
100% right. And Antonio, like non-league, like now playing in the Prem, like this is his dream. This is his dream. Like he is going to take it. Jake and Rice. You know how Declan Rice took the Kidderminster match by the scruff of the neck. I think that's going to be Antonio today. That's my first. That's my first one. Second one, and I was saying this to Milesy and Kieran. Do you think that Rice might be like deployed as center half today or no? Pissed off, Rice. I see that, Rice. I see that, Rice. Bugger off, Rice. I see that, Rice. No, but yo, take the raccoon down, dog. But yo, do you think, Jake? Do you think that like Antonio will have everything in his backbone, to his toes, to his eyelids, to the top of his ears, just wanting to score?
Well, I should hope so. I should hope he has that most games, but even today, after his especially poor game against Brentford, let's hope that he is up to the standard tonight, and he can give those centre backs something a little bit different, which perhaps they don't experience in the French league. You know, he was good in the first leg, but he can get better in this second leg, and he can cause them some real problems.
So wingbacks. Who are your wingbacks, right? Who are your wingbacks in today's match, man?
Wingbacks. Well, it's
like you're like Fornals has been playing like left wing back kind of dope. Like
I'll probably play Johnson as left back and Sue Fowler as right back.
All right, and then in the middle,
who knows what's going to happen? But who knows what's going to happen? But at the end of the day, it's down to Moyes, isn't it? Like,
yeah.
I'm too tired to think of it. You know what I mean?
Well, you ain't gone to sleep in like 3 days, dog. So I get it.
I think I'm gonna go to sleep in a minute and then wake up at like 3-4 o'clock, and then so then I'm definitely awake.
But like,
I'm gonna head off now. We'll probably do something after the match or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Go do your thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna go make a cup of tea and then go to bed.
Right. All right, graduate.
This sleeping pattern's screwed. All right, good to see you, Jake. See you later.
Cheers, mate.
So Jake, like Rice at center half. You know, you're saying you don't see that? Like it's just gonna be like. Do you think Moyes will go like 3 at the back, or do you think he'll go like flat 4?
Well, one thing I want to mention is David Moyes did his pre-match press conference yesterday, and he almost spoke in riddles in terms of what he's going to do at centre back because I'll get the quotes up for you because he both mentioned perhaps playing Rice at centre back and playing Diop at centre back, and he almost spoke in riddles with it, which I thought was quite interesting. So Moyes on the possibility of Rice playing centre back, he said Declan's played there before, and it will and it would give us a different dimension. We've got that possibility, but we know he's going to be a big mess if we take him out of the midfield. But then he goes on to talk about Diop and says, Issa's not really let us down. He's come into the team on different occasions. There was a period when we relied on him. He's always been there or thereabouts. Hopefully if he gets the opportunity, he's able to take it. So David Moyes isn't really letting anything go towards Leon, to the fact is that we've said that Zuma won't be available, but he hasn't confirmed who Dawson is going to partner. I would expect it to be Diop. I would be incredibly surprised if Declan Rice is in that back line because I think Souček's vulnerable enough at the moment. I don't think he's been as effective nowhere near as he was last season, and taking Rice out of there would really vulnerabilise him even more, I think. So Rice has got to stay in midfield. We've got to put trust in Issa Diop.
If I know, and Diop is one of those players, isn't he, Jake, that like he'll have a howler and then have a blinder when you don't expect it. It's nuts. Like some of the passes that I've seen Diop make, like after he's had a howler and then he has a blinder, like from a center half position, like just pinging it like right on the 18-yard box. Like it's mad. It's like he can do it. But
Peach.
I beg your pardon?
See, from what John says here, Diop hasn't let us down. Has he forgotten Kidderminster? And I agree with what you've just said, Pete. He has a blinder and then he has a stinker, you know, because I thought Leicester away, particularly the 2-2 goal, I thought he was excellent. But then a game like Kidderminster, which, let's be honest, you can't really judge a player on that because it was just it's just what Diop turns up, and we all know Dawson doesn't particularly like playing with Diop because Zuma makes Dawson look better, and and you know Zuma makes all of them look better. But Diop and Dawson, without that Paqueta down the left hand side, I thought he was excellent in the first leg. I think that gives us a bit of a boost as well. You know, Awar, their midfielder, Dembele and Dombele, we've heard they've had some knocks, so they might not be at 100%. You know, they've been picked in the squad, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to be at full fitness like they were last week. So.
No, you're 100% right, and what David Moyes likes to chirp on about, and I said this in the stream I did last night, is that we basically played them for over 50 minutes with only 10 men, and we didn't have Lanzini. So hello, like, you know what? I'm confident, man. And you know, I hear what you're saying, but let's say it happened, Jake. Let's say it happened, and you had Bryce playing center half with Dawson, and then you had you got Soufal and Johnson. So you got Dawson, you got Rice, and then you got Johnson, you got Soufal. But you were hoping to see Ashby. Is that right, or was that somebody else?
I think that was somebody else that said that.
That was somebody else. Okay, good. I'm glad you said that. But it's like, so if Rice did go in the center half position with Dawson, who would you play beside Souček? Who would it be? Because I can't figure that one out myself, and I'm being totally honest.
Yeah. I don't know, to be honest, because, you know, if this does happen, I'll be incredibly surprised if Rice drops back. Incredibly surprised. If it does happen, however, it depends because Noble wasn't on the bench for the Brentford game, so he's obviously had a little bit of a knock. He's in Lyon because there's been pictures of him there. Is he going to be full fitness? A few people have said this, you know, let's put Rice back at centre back and let's let Noble loose.
Do you think that's a bad shout? Like, I don't see that too bad because I think Noble will be up for it more than a lot of other players will be up for it. Like, I see Antonio being up for it. I see the whole team being up for it. But I see Noble and Antonio kind of giving that, and Rice kind of giving that extra juice. I really do. I really do. Would you be upset if you saw, like, Dawson and Rice is the center half like pairing, and then like Noble and Souček? Would you be upset, or would you be like, okay, let's have a go?
I'd be a little bit perplexed if that happens, to be honest with you. Yep. I think it would be incredibly surprising. But if David Moyes picks that, he picks that. I just want to mention the fullbacks because it's been going around, and Russ mentioned this a few days ago that Johnson has been doubtful. Now I've just looked through all of the media pictures that have come out on Twitter and on Instagram, and there's no sign of Johnson either getting on the plane or on the pitch.
Why is that? What happened? What happened?
Well, Russ said he was doubtful because after the Brentford game, I think he found somewhere that he picked up some sort of knock, and I don't know whether it's a coincidence that he's not in any of the media pictures. I'm just scrolling through. You know, there's Soufal there. You know, all of them pretty much that you can think of, except Ben Johnson there. He might be there, you know, I might be reading into that too much, but if that does happen and Johnson is a doubt for this game, I think it's a perfect opportunity to bring Fredericks back in, because I think he's been excellent when he come in the last few weeks, because I would actually back, if we go either back 3 or back 4, playing Fredericks down that right wing back and Soufal as the left wing back.
And it would add some pace, wouldn't it, Jay? Yeah. It would add some pace.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Me too. I love the pace, and I think that could be that might be the answer. Like, and you know what? Whatever Moyes does, I believe in it. And I like there's a lot of people, Jake. I don't know if you've spotted this, but I think it was West Ham Tavern. I think it was called, or West Ham Zone TV. It was one of the two. But they were saying how they didn't appreciate the fact that Moyes doesn't kind of like paint the picture for them in the pre-presses, and he doesn't paint the picture for them like, oh, this player's playing, but this player isn't. But when he says this player isn't, he really is playing. And that's mind games. Like, that's keeping your cards close to your chest. And we haven't had that for a long while. So I give all the respect to David Moyes doing that, because he's keeping the opposition on their toes as to who we're putting out. But you got Leon yesterday putting out their whole team like, this is who's playing. And it's just, I respect what David Moyes is doing, and I think he has tricks up his sleeve, Jake.
Let's hope so. Pete, I'm gonna have to go and get some lunch because I'm on a show with Franco at 1 o'clock.
I know.
I know.
What's the blessed channel called, my G?
Yeah, so me and Franco will be doing a match day vibes show, getting the feeling on West Ham Unofficial in half an hour. So you can either stay on with Peach or you can go and get some lunch, which I'm going to do. I can smell hot cross buns downstairs. So yeah, West Ham Unofficial, 1 o'clock. Subscribe, notifications, but subscribe to West Ham Random as well. Peach comes on at stupid hours of the day.
Big up, yo. What's the time now? What's the time now, my G?
12:30.
Okay, we're off. I think Russ went early, but like, yo, we're off. We're gonna let Russ do his thing. Everybody, go to West Ham Unofficial. Support my boy. Trust me, my G, my dog. I don't business. I don't care what nobody says, man. That's my man right there. Big up your mother. Big up your father. And just to let you know, my mother was asking about you, dog. Straight up, real talk, man. So, yo, you got love these ways. I got love those ways. Yo. Europa, we're winning it. And this is just one step closer to us doing so. You get me?
Come on, let's go. Yeah, and West Ham Network's just gone live, whether it's Russ or Anton.
Okay.
Check them out now as well.
Yes, sir. Done though. Jake, thank you so much, my G. Love you, homeboy.
And it's DJ Russie B. Let's go and catch you now. See you, Peach.
In the place to be. Done now.